Greetings, Voss Organics seedling newsletter subscribers. I want to introduce you today to a friend of mine, Megan Kane, who is a professional in the garden teaching space. I'm going to be featuring some of her content in our monthly newsletters, but she's also quite prolific with her content, and she can help you have the best garden possible with your Voss Organics seedlings.
Hi, I'm Megan from the Creative Vegetable Gardener. Welcome to my yard. I live on the east side of Madison and have a fairly extensive vegetable garden. I have been a garden educator for about 20 years. I've taught youth and middle schoolers and high schoolers and college age and adults how to get better results from their garden. So really my passion with my business is to help you try some new things and have more fun in your garden, and help you get better results, because that means you'll have more fun.
To give you just a little bit of a taste for what Megan does and how she can help you make the most of your gardening experience, we thought we'd do just a little mini lesson. There's so much to learn here, but I think we'll just focus on one thing that I really am inspired by in her garden, and that is her amazing trellises. So let's take a walk around, and Megan can tell us how to do it and what goes really well on a trellis.
So one of the most commented upon features in my garden are these cattle panel trellises or livestock panel trellises. I think they're a great addition to your garden. It gives you some height so you can grow some things you might not have room for without a trellis, and it also creates a nice focal point for your entrance or for the exit to your garden, or even just in the middle of the garden. When you buy your cattle panel, you also want to buy some kind of metal post. So I buy small U posts. Then you'll come home with your cattle panel. You'll pound the U-posts into the ground, and then you'll use wire to attach the livestock panel trellis to the posts. So there's two posts on either side. Some of my favorite things to grow are sun gold tomatoes. That's my favorite cherry tomato to grow. And if you've grown cherry tomatoes in the past, you know that they can get extremely tall. So it's really fun to grow them on these trellises. There's actually one planted right now at the foot of the trellis, and it'll grow all the way up and over and even start going down the other side. And the fun thing is that the cherry tomatoes will hang from the trellis, and you can just come in for easy picking and snacking. Some of the other great things that you can grow are really anything that naturally vines, like beans, cucumbers, any kind of vining flower. Sometimes I even plant tomatillos on my trellis. So anything that gets tall and likes to have some support, or anything that naturally climbs like a vine. And I always try to work in some flowers. So it doesn't necessarily have to be clematis. You can try something like an annual vine, cardinal flower, or black-eyed Susan vine, anything that just adds a little bit of color to the trellis along with the vegetables. If you want to learn more and see some pictures of my trellises in action throughout the season and get a list of everything I grow on them, you can click the link below the video and you'll get taken to my website.
I look forward to being in touch with you over the growing season and getting pictures back from you and learning about your experience with Voss Organic seedlings, as well as all the amazing things that you're doing in your garden.
You'll see me pop up periodically through Mark's newsletter, but if you'd like to come on over to my space, you can find me at creativevegetablegardener.com. I have a very extensive website, lots of articles, videos. I've written a couple gardening books, and I have a bunch of online classes, so you can check that all out. And if you want, you can sign up for my newsletter as well. I send it out every Sunday morning, 7 a.m. Central Time. It has lots of seasonal information that you can apply right away in your own garden. So we wish you a beautiful and bountiful gardening season.
Happy gardening!